Okay, there's a lot of young people today who like the idea of being an artist, and we have many of them in church, and I give God thanks for them. And very talented, gifted in what they can do. But I do have a concern, and that is their grounding and their basis just as a minister and as somebody who reads the scriptures and serves God, and how they get that balance right. So, how do you get the balance right, being somebody who wants to be real with their faith and in their faith, but at the same time having a gift that you can share with others, but it puts you in a public arena? How do you get the balance right so they complement each other?
This is a question that's close to my heart, because the danger with gifts is that humanity sees a person's gift and they promote because of that. God sees the heart. And the issue in the arts scene in the church is that there can be promotion because of a person's gift while disregarding a lack of character, which may or may not be known. But my prayer for artists and for myself has always been, Lord, don't ever let me get to a place because of my gift that my character can't sustain. So don't let me be on stage projecting this type of character and maturity which behind the music just isn't there. Now, to me, so that's important in itself. That's important for any kind of ministry, Christian ministry, you have to be diligent and desire to grow, to keep growing more in God. Okay, so just because you're not at this other person's level yet, it doesn't mean you have nothing to offer. You do have something to offer at every stage of the Christian walk, I think. But I think we need to be honest and true to where we actually are in our walk. And to me, it gets back to the beauty of art in itself, in that it is art reflects reality, and reality reflects art. And so actually, what I should be striving for as an artist, and it's amazing because almost every metaphor for being an artist is a metaphor for being a Christian. I want my inner life to be the same as my outer life as a Christian. In my art, in my music, I want it to reflect who I really am. Now, what that means is it reflects the whole thing. So it's not only sugar-coated, happy songs. It is that sometimes because that's real. But it also can capture the darker places where I'm not where I want to be yet, and that's okay. It's okay to reflect that. One of the places I see that in the Bible is in the Psalms, where there are psalms of praise and thanking God, and there's psalms that are really deep cries of pain, but still from a faithful perspective. So when I make songs where it's coming from that place, I'm not sugarcoating over my faults or my insecurities. I'm going to air those out, being honest and real, with wisdom, but I'm also crying out to God in that. And so, yeah, that's my plea to artists, is that you have a responsibility to be real, and there's pressures that fight against that, but it's so important because you don't want to be that person who gets promoted to a certain place where the reality just doesn't match up, because you eventually burn out because you're giving what you don't have. That's the surest way to burn out. You can't give what you don't have. So if you're doing that, the resources get depleted very quickly.